If your GE front load washer is not turning on, not starting, or shutting off mid-cycle, the noise filter could be the culprit. I'm William with AppliancePartsPros.com, and today I'll guide you through testing and replacing it. Don't worry if this is your first time working on appliances. It's easier than you might think. Let's get started. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. Let's start by getting our tools together. For today's work, we'll need a multimeter and a Phillips screwdriver. Also, please remember that safety comes first. Always disconnect your front load washer by unplugging it or switching the breaker off. Remove the screws securing the top panel, slide it back, then lift it up. Set the top panel to the side. Grab your multimeter and set it to volts AC, indicated by a V with a squiggly line. Extreme care should always be taken to protect against electric shock, which could potentially result in serious injury. Do not test live voltage if you are uncomfortable using a multimeter around live electricity. Test from the black wire to the white wire where the power cord connects to the noise filter. If 120 volts AC is not present, unplug the washer from the outlet and plug it into a different outlet, then repeat the test. If 120 volts AC is present, test from the black wire to the white wire on the opposite side of the noise filter. If 120 volts AC is not present on the opposite side, the noise filter has failed. If voltage is present, or if the power cord side never showed voltage, something else is causing your washer not to operate. If you'd like to learn more about using a multimeter, we've put together a comprehensive tutorial. Check out the link in the description. Unplug the power cord from the outlet. Disconnect the wires from the noise filter. Using a Phillips screwdriver, remove the screw securing the noise filter to the frame from the back of the washer. Slide the noise filter to the side and pull it free from the frame. Here's the old noise filter and here's the new one. If you've already got one, great. If not, you can pick one up at AppliancePartsPros.com. Slide the noise filter into place and secure it with the screw. Connect the wires to the noise filter. Install the top panel and secure it with the remaining screws. Plug the power cord back in, and with that, we're done. Great job on tackling the noise filter replacement in your GE front load washer. We'd love to hear how your repair journey went, so feel free to share your experience in the comments below. If you would like a little more diagnostic assistance, be sure to visit our forum page where you can get answers from our technicians. Links in the description. If you're still in need of a noise filter or any other part, just grab your model number and visit AppliancePartsPros.com. We're proud to offer fast shipping with most orders arriving in just a few days. Thank you for trusting us to assist you, and we'll see you on your next repair adventure.